Hello and welcome to Medical Professor. Today we are diving into an essential part of English grammar, that is conjunctions. These tiny words make a huge difference in connecting ideas and forming smooth, meaningful sentences. Whether you are a student, language enthusiast, or just brushing up your grammar skills, this video will make conjunctions easy to understand with clear explanations and examples. So, let's get started. What are conjunctions? Conjunctions are the words used to connect words, phrases, clauses, or sentences. They act as a bridge, ensuring that ideas flow smoothly and logically in speech and writing. Without conjunctions, sentences would be choppy and disjointed. There are different types of conjunctions. Number one, coordinating conjunctions. Number two, subordinating conjunctions. Number three, correlative conjunctions and conjunctive adverbs. Number one, coordinating conjunctions. These conjunctions join words, phrases, or independent clauses that are of equal importance or rank. Examples of coordinating conjunctions are and, but, or, nor, for, so, yet. Acronyms to remember coordinating conjunctions are fanboys. F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. Examples of coordinating conjunctions in sentences. I like coffee and I like tea. She was tired, but she finished her homework. You can stay here or you can leave. Number two, subordinating conjunctions. These conjunctions join an independent clause, main idea, to a dependent clause, supporting idea. Examples of subordinating conjunctions are because, although, since, unless, while, if, as, though, when, where. Examples of subordinating conjunctions in sentences. She stayed home because she was feeling unwell. Although he tried hard, he didn't win the race. You cannot succeed unless you work hard. Now let's discuss the purpose of subordinating conjunctions. Number one, cause or reason. Examples are because, since, as. For example, he left because it was late. Time. For example, call me when you arrive. Condition. For example, if you study, you will pass. Number three, correlative conjunctions. These conjunctions are used in pairs to connect balanced or related ideas. For example, either or, neither nor, both and, not only but also, whether or. Examples of correlative conjunctions in sentences. Either you apologize or face the consequences. She is not only intelligent but also hardworking. Neither the teacher nor the students were satisfied with the result. Now it's time to discuss the functions of conjunctions. These are essential for connecting ideas. They join ideas to form cohesive sentences. For example, he wanted to stay, but he had to leave. It is also used to show relationships. They clarify relationships between ideas such as cause and effect, contrast, or addition. For example, he didn't win because he didn't try hard enough. Conjunctions help avoid redundancy by joining similar ideas. Instead of I like apples, I like oranges, we will use I like apples and oranges. Common errors with conjunctions. Avoid stacking too many conjunctions in one sentence. For example, it is not correct to say I went to the park and I played and I ate and I came back. We will say I went to the park, played, ate and came back. Ensure proper placement of clauses. For example, it is incorrect to use because she was late, so she missed the bus. The correct way to use this sentence is because she was late, she missed the bus. Always use the correct pair. For example, it is incorrect to use neither John or Mary attended the meeting. The correct way for this sentence is neither John nor Mary attended the meeting. Tips for using conjunctions. Number 1. Use coordinating conjunctions to link equal ideas. Number 2. Use subordinating conjunctions to show relationship between ideas. For example, cause, time and condition. Number 3. Ensure proper parallelism with correlative conjunctions. For example, he is both talented and hardworking. Here is a small exercise for you. Try to solve this and write your answers in the comment section. Okay, now conclusion. Conjunctions are the vital in making sentences meaningful, cohesive, and grammatically correct. Mastering their usages enhance your ability to communicate effectively in both spoken and written English. Thank you for watching today's lesson on conjunctions. I hope you found these examples and tips helpful in improving your grammar skills. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest video. Got questions or topics you'd like to learn? Drop them in comments below. Until next time, keep learning and keep growing. Thank you.